Alright. So in the past couple of days, I've been making a lot of polls on my community tab, asking you guys which characters do you guys mostly play in My Hero Ultra Rumble, so we can try to get a feel of what characters are currently dominating the meta for each certain role, and which character are the most picked, and if you're a new player, maybe which character you should just try out, because you know it's the one that most people are using, guys. So if you guys want to participate in videos like this, because I plan on bringing a lot more of these type of videos that include you guys, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so you guys see the polls. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this video. So basically, like I said, I made some polls on the YouTube community tab, and a lot of you guys voted. Actually, we had over 200 votes in almost every single one of them. Only two of them, or only one of them, we got under 100 votes, but other than that, we got almost 200 in all of those. So this is really good, so we can get a big piece of information, because you know obviously it was a PlayStation only beta, so it's not that many people playing. But anyways, let's just go ahead and get started. Starting off with the support role, guys. Support role, I think this is obvious and everybody saw it coming. Out of 193 people, 82% of those people were playing Mr. Compress. I think this is pretty obvious. I mean, I'm actually even shocked 18% were playing Cementos, but hey, Mr. Compress, I guess people prefer. I don't know if the people who chose Cementos are trolling dog, because I mean honestly, let me Google that real quick. What's 18% of 193, guys? That is 34 people. The 34 people out of the 193 do use Cementos over Mr. Compress. That is kind of crazy to think about, but like I said many times before, if you didn't watch my tier list video or best character for each role, Mr. Compress is an amazing character. Amazing character, amazing kit, and obviously the best support, at least in my opinion. He has great mobility, he has the really good ability, like special action. He has a better special action than Cementos in my opinion, because he's able to, you know, carry the teammates and heal them. The teleport ability is really useful, and once you max out his trigger, L2, R2, whatever it is, he gets so OP. Next up we're going to be talking about is going to be the attack characters. Now this one was a little bit closer. We have, with 195 votes for the attack characters, we have 25% of the people played Bakugo, 16% played Todoroki, 12% played Denki, but the most picked attack character was Shigaraki. This is not a surprise to see. Every single game I loaded into, I saw Shigaraki. Shigaraki was being used to dominate. His abilities that get huge AoE are really annoying, because although they're doing a little bit of damage over time, it adds up really quickly, and it gets really annoying in the middle of a fight when you see just the purple ground. The ground is just turning purple. That means Shigaraki is using his abilities, and it is just so annoying. I can see why Denki is the 12%. Like I said, he's kind of basic. I've said this in my other videos compared to the other ones. Todoroki, again, I understand why he's the second lowest. He's just a very how do I say this? It's hard to use him, because he's a pretty good character if you know how to use him, but it can also hurt your team quite a lot, like I mentioned many times before in the channel. And Bakugo, again, deserving of the second place spot. Really good character, really good mobility, really good range, but I still think Shigaraki is better than Bakugo. Now moving on to our next category, which is the speed characters, and this one, it was again pretty balanced overall. I was kind of surprised for the speed characters. So the winning one here was Ida with 52% of the votes, so he had over majority. This is like the biggest, actually around Mr. Compress had the biggest ratio, but Ida had the majority of players, and then Froppy was second and Toga was last. Toga was last, but not by a ton, and I was kind of expecting that. I see way more Froppy and Ida players. In my opinion, Froppy's still a better speedster than Ida, at least for my playstyle, so I prefer Froppy over Ida, but I can see why people are playing Ida. He's just completely dominating the meta right now. Actually, is he dominating the meta? I don't think, well, from that beta, he was really good character. He wasn't OP like All Might was in the second beta, or Mountain Lady in the first one. He's not OP, but he is really good right now. So I'll say he's like a pretty good state. He doesn't really need a nerf or need a buff or anything like that. I can say Toga could use a buff, but the problem is I don't know exactly what you can do to her kit to buff her. Maybe like a damage buff, but I still don't think that's it. It's just, I'm just not the biggest fan of her kit, I'm not gonna lie. And for Froppy, I also think she's in pretty good state right now. Maybe like give her just a little bit of a damage increase on her, I forgot the ability. It's the R2 ability, maybe something like that. Now moving on to our technical characters, and this is the one that shocked me the most. This one, I was expecting Uraraka to dominate, but no, Dabi dominated with 80% of the votes. Dabi dominated this, and I was so shocked. I definitely think Uraraka is a better character than Dabi. That just suits my playstyle at least, because Dabi, like I said many times, I don't really like his playstyle of placing down the traps. He has the really good auto track R2, which is really good, but I would have still chosen Uraraka because of her mobility. The Uraraka still has the trap playstyle, but hers gets a really bigger range. I feel like it's easier for you to hit, and she also has the ability to make your teammates zero gravity. And it just, I feel like Uraraka is just a better kit than Dabi. This is actually, I'm shocked. I was at least expecting this to be like a 50-50, like a 50-40, but 80-20. This is kind of crazy, guys. This is the first time I'm seeing these stats too. Like, I'm reading these stats as I'm doing the video for you guys, so I'm getting shocked over here because, oh, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm surprised. In my opinion, I still think Uraraka is a better technical character than Dabi, but I mean, clearly you guys disagree. Then for the last one, we have the defense characters, and this one was no, it wasn't balanced at all. But we had, of course, All Might dominating over there with 69% of the votes. Then we had Mount Lady with the 24% of the votes, and then Kento with 7% of the votes, guys. Not much to talk about this. I would expect Mountain Lady to be a little bit higher. I was expecting maybe All Might Mountain Lady to be a little bit closer. Maybe even Mountain Lady over All Might. That's what I would have expected. But clearly, a lot of you guys have been playing All Might compared to Mountain Lady, which is honestly kind of shocking, at least in my opinion, because I would picture people playing Mountain Lady more than All Might. But whatever, guys. Anyways, I think this is a good solid point to stop the video. Comment down below if you guys participated in this and if you guys voted. Comment down below which of these characters you use the most, and also comment down below any more video ideas you guys may have. Go check out yesterday's video about Demon Slayer the Hinokami Chronicles, or if you guys want to go watch my other My Hero Ultra Rumble videos. Anyways, I'm going to be ending this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.